Hello everyone, I am Lokesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science. Dear friends, today I would like to discuss about Sensex and Nifty, which we can use in the stock market as an indicator or indices, which includes the meaning of Sensex and Nifty, know what is Sensex and Nifty, how are they calculated. Let us discuss one by one. Sensex and Nifty meaning know what is Sensex and Nifty. The Sensex and Nifty are indices or indicator of a stock market. There are many other indices other than these indices. A stock market is a place where you can sell or buy shares or stock of companies. An index is basically an indicator which gives us a general idea about stocks going up or going down. The Sensex is an indicator of all the major companies listed on Bombay Stock Exchange, which is situated at Mumbai or Bombay. The Nifty is an indicator of all the major companies listed on National Stock Exchange, which is situated at Delhi. Sensex is comprised of 30 stocks while Nifty is comprised of 50 stocks. That's why we can call Nifty 50. Then Bombay stock is comprised 30 stocks. Sensex is founded in 1986 whereas Nifty is founded in 1995. Sensex is founded in 1986 in India, in Nifty founded in 1995. Here the Sensex goes up when price of stocks or shares of major companies on BSE goes up and it goes down when the latter goes down. The same conditions applies to Nifty also. Next, these two are the major stock exchanges in the country. Most of the stock trading in the country is done through the BSE and the NSE, Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. Now, let us move to the how Sensex index is calculated. Before that, before that, just I want to know Sensex means what and how it is going to calculate it. For an investor, it is a very important to know the basic terminologies like Sensex, meaning what is Sensex, how the calculations are done. Therefore, let us learn and understand about it here. The term Sensex was named by, already I told you, by stock exchange analyst Mr. Deepak Mohini. The word is a portmanteau of sensitive and index. The Sensex is primarily an index or indicator which indicator or which replaced the Bombay Stock Exchange, I mean BSE, which got established in 1875 in Jan. After 1986, the stock exchange did not have any, sorry, before 1986, the stock exchange did not have any official index. This was the time when Sensex was opted for gauging the performance of the Indian market. The Sensex comprises of 30 prominent stocks which are derived from sectors and are traded actively in the exchange market. So Sensex truly reflects the Indian stock market movement. If the Sensex value increases, it means that there is a general increase in the prices of shares, whereas if the Sensex decreases or fallen down, it means there is a general decreases in the price of shares. You can identify the booms and busts going in the stock market through BSE Sensex from February 19, 2013, BSE and Dow Jones indices entered into an alliance to calculate Sensex. Nifty is the other index calculated in India for the National Stock Exchange, which we can discuss later. Sensex comprises of the 30 largest and most actively traded stocks on BSE, which I already told you, providing a gauge of India's economy. The Sensex is one of the oldest stock indexes or indicator in India. Sensex is used to observe the overall growth development of particular industries, ups and downs or increase or decrease of the Indian economy by the investors. Dear friends, we discussed about discuss in detail about the Sensex index or indicator. Now let us move to the how it calculated. Just I am showing you here how Sensex index is calculated. There is a formula for calculation the Sensex. Formula is like that: sum of free float market capitalization of 30 benchmark stocks or 30 benchmark company stocks into index factor. Let us discuss free float market capitalization. For example, it is free float is nothing but a freely accessible to the investors. There is a one company. You can take it a Soundarya group of institution is a company. Yes, in that company, 1,000 shares what they have. Out of 1,000 shares, 500 shares they have available in government. Remaining 500 shares available to public or investors. So we have to take only the 500 shares which are available only for public or investors, that we can calculate free float market capitalization shares. Remaining 500 which they have in where it is government or any promoters, that we should not take it, which is accessible to the investor, that we can calculate only the free float market capitalization. So here formula is sum of free float market capitalization of 30 benchmark stocks in BSE, we can say 30 benchmark shares into index factor. We understood free float market capitalization. Let us discuss about the index factor. Index factor, how we can calculate? Factor we can calculate 100 divided by market capitalization value in 1978 and 79. Based on this, we can find out the Sensex. What is the index factor? See, index factor is 100. Why I have taken 100? In the year 70, 80, in the year, I say for the first time, the index has started with 100. Now it has reached almost 30,000. If you compare today, it is a 30,200 as on today. Okay, it has started 100. That value have to take it here. Okay, while calculating the index factor. So 100 divided by market capitalization value in 1978 and 79. This is the formula. Let us discuss once again free float market capitalization of 30 benchmark stocks that I have given. One Soundarya group of institution is a company, 1,000 shares they have, 500 shares easily accessible to the investors. Remaining 500 they have kept in the government or promoters. That only 500 shares we can consider free float market capitalization, because it is easily accessible for the investors to buy and sell. Into index factor. Index factor is equal to 100 divided by market capitalization value in 1978. Let us take one example. Example on Sensex index calculation. How we can calculate? Assume Sensex has only two stocks, namely SBI and Reliance. You can take any one of that, Soundarya and Aishwarya, two group of companies, or you can take SBI and Reliance. Total shares in SBI are 500. Out of 200 are held by government, which already I told you, right? Held 200 out of 500. 200 held by government, and only 300 are available for the public trading or for investors. That's why I given Soundarya instead of management study. Soundarya Sims is having 1000 shares. Out of 1000, 500 kept in a government, 500 available for public trading. Okay, then one more example here. I mean, one more company, Reliance, has 1000 shares, out of which 500 are held by promoters or government, and 500 are available for trading. Assume price of SBI stock is rupees 100 and Reliance stock of rupees 200. I mean, SBI stock price, each share value is 100, Reliance each share value is 100. And you have to think about here, SBI total share is 500. Out of 500, 200 kept in a or held in a government, only 300 easily they can trade for publics. Reliance 1000 shares they have, out of 1500 they have held by promoters or any government, and only 500 are available for trading for the public, and each share value is 100 and 200 for the both. Example on Sensex calculation. Now let us move to the calculation of the Sensex. Solution will free float capitalization of these two companies. We can take only the actually the BSE comprises of 30 benchmark stocks, but I have taken only the two example. One is SBI and Reliance, right? See here how to find out the free float capitalization. Already I told you that SBI out of 500, 200 held by 200 held by government. That's why only 300 available for public trading. That we have taken 300 into each share value is 100 plus 500 rupees. 500 I have taken. Where it is 500? Yes, Reliance company share is total share is 1000. Out of 1000 share, 500 held by promoters or government. Remaining 500 easily, I mean, are available for trading. That's why I have taken 500 shares into each Reliance share value is 200 rupees. Okay, we have taken here. Then you have to multiply 300 into 100, 30,000. 500 into 200, 1 lakh. Total 1,30,000. This is what free float capitalization of these two companies. This is free float capitalization. Now let us move to the index factor, right? That what is the formula? Index factor that we are going to find out. Let us see here. Assume market capitalization during the year 1978 and 79 was 25,000. That in the formula, I will show the formula. Market capitalization value in the year 1978. Here assuming figure which we have taken 25, approximately we can take 25. Then we can calculate the Sensex. How? Sensex is equal to, okay, free float capitalization divided by index factor. Index factor, how we can find out? Index 100 divided by 25, which is in formula in the previous slide, which we already discussed. If you want, I will go through once again. Yes, index factor, how we can find out? Index factor is equal to 100 divided by market capitalization value in the year 78 and 79. That same value assumed as market capitalization value during the year 78 and 79 was 25,000. We have taken 100. This is the uh, Sensex value. When the Sensex has started now, during that time, that is the base value of the Sensex. That is what? 100. 100 divided by 25,000. 1,30,000 into 100 divided by 25,000. 520. 520 is the Sensex value. This is the example which I have given for calculation on Sensex. Okay, guys. Now I hope you understood about how to calculate the Sensex. Now the one more the major indices or indicator, we know that Nifty, we can call Nifty 50. I mean what? Nifty is amalgamation of two words. Nifty's 50. I mean it comprises of 50 stocks in its index. 50 stocks. In a BSE 30 stocks. Here in NSE, I mean Nifty 50, it comprises of 50 stocks in its index. How Nifty index is calculated? Already we know that how Nifty index is calculated. This is also very easy to calculate, like your BSC. The National Stock Exchange, I mean NSE, is associated with Nifty. The calculation of Nifty is same as we calculated Sensex just now what we discussed, but with two key differences. What is that? First one is the base year is 1995 and base value is 1000. Dear student, just we have to understand base year is 1995 for the Nifty and the base value is 1000. I'll comparison here for the Nifty the base value is 1000, but when you come to the Sensex base value is 100. In the BSC, I mean the Sensex base value is 100. In the Nifty, that is 1000. That is the differences. In the base year is 1995 in Nifty or in the NSE. In the 1978, that 79 value have to take it in a base year for Sensex. That is what Nifty is calculation based on 50 stocks, which already discussed. I mean the Nifty 50, that's why we can call, right? I mean the Nifty amalgamation of two words, Nifty's 50. It comprises of 50 stocks in its index. Everything else remaining the same in Nifty index calculation as well. I mean, as it is. Example of Nifty calculation. Assuming the base index, already I told you 1000. Market capitalization in index consists of 5 stocks, right? Actually we should take 50 stocks, but it's very difficult to show you. That's why I have taken only the 5 stocks, 5 stocks of which consist in Nifty. That company name: Reliance, AB&U, Infosys, HLL, Tata, right? Then current market capitalization, that is rupees in lakhs. This is base market capitalization, rupees in lakhs. I mean current market capitalization, this is base market capitalization. The total amount we have written here, right? 73 something, here also 73, right? Here 73 lakh 30,566, that is 73 lakh 11,383. That is base market capitalization. This is current market capitalization. Index, how to find out this one? Nifty index is equal to current market capitalization divided by base market capitalization multiple by base value. This is the formula of Nifty calculation. Now index, what is the current market capitalization? Where it is, see, 73,000, 73 lakh 30,566 divided by base market capitalization, which is here 73 lakh 11,383, into, already I told you, into or multiply by base value. What is the base value? 1000 for Nifty, that's why I have taken. Then index, if you calculate this one, 1002.62, this is the value of index, I mean Nifty index. That's why, dear students, right, the very important concept which we discuss, right, when the Nifty or Sensex goes up, when prices of stocks of major companies on BSE or NSE goes up and goes down, when the latter goes down, the same condition applies for other stocks also. These two are the major stock exchanges in the country. Most of the stock trading in the country is done through the BSE and the NSE. This is very important. That's why I told you the Sensex and Nifty are indices or indicator of a stock market. There are many other indices other than these indices, right? I hope everybody was understood. Thank you. Next concept will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.